Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to MTsB channel.
Kita nih cakep.
With me, Dama, Akmal, dan Suara as the host, and I will introduce my partner.
Hello, my name is Hilmy Dilaharin. You can call me Hilmy.
As you know, in this era, the technology is really development really fast. What? Yeah.
The technology that develop really fast make us as a people mostly become the lazy person. Not just because of the technology that develop really fast, also because of lot of people that afraid to do new thing and doesn't has enough mental to make a new creativity. What is the solution of this problem? The solution is become the productive person.
You can explain how?
First, we should know what is the definition of become productive. Productive is the activity that can give benefit, give advantage for ourselves. The example of become productive, like we are doing sport. Why I'm say doing sport is become productive first? Is become productive activity because when we are doing sport, we can get lot of benefits such as like our body weight can be decreased, our body can be healthier, also can burn the fat inside of our body. Also, as a student, of course, we are do studying every day. Study is include productive activity. Why? Because when we are study, of course, we can increase our knowledge, make our thinking can be creative, also can make us know more material. Do you know, guys, that in MTsB, we are also teach to become the productive person? Why? Because in MTsB, there are project tasks. What is project tasks? Project tasks is asks us to make a script as long as we can based on the theme, and we can make at the script on the start from few source we can find on the internet. This also train us to be make a good paragraph, to be make a good thesis text we will use in the university. Also train us to be creative on making the new idea, creative to make the relation based on the theme and the text we can get from the internet. Not just that, in project tasks, after we are making the text, we also ask to be present the tasks, use the PPT in front of the teacher, in front of the corrector, and in front of the parent of few students. This also train us to become the brave person. Not just that, we also can be a person that has a good public speaking. Okay.
As you say in the first point, we should become a productive person.
Yes.
So what is the advantage of become productive?
Okay. So the advantage of become productive person, I have few points. The first point is when we are become the productive person, we can make the money. Why? Because when we are doesn't afraid to do new thing, we are be a creative person, and we can use the technology development well, like after like you are drawing and then you can take the picture of it, also upload it on the internet, upload it on the social media. It can be a trend, and a lot of people that like our art can buy it. This is make us can making the money, also can make us not depend on the money of the parent, so we can be a independent person. After that, we can be a creative person, of course. because when we are become the productive, we don't afraid to do new thing. When we are don't afraid to do new thing, we are brave to be different, so that we can make new innovation and can breaking the rule that we are afraid. After that, when we are become the productive person, we can have much experience. Why we can have much experience? Because we are have do new thing earlier before the other people do it. Like when we are become productive person, start from teen age, start from the young age, we can know how to do, like how to make something. But other people learn about how to make something when they are adult, so we can have more experience. Also, when we can have more experience, we can know how the way, if we are getting the problem, how the way to solve it. We can solve the problem much better than the person that just learned it on the few months ago. Also, we don't need help of another people, or make another people should be busy because of our mistake. Also, the advantage of become the productive person is we can be know how the way to maximize what are we have now. Because when we are become productive person, of course we are look the simplest way. What thing is there on, what thing we have and free to use, we can maximize it. Because of course on the begin we will not already have all of the thing, all of the material, all of the vision we want doesn't directly got. Of course we will step on the first, we are making the simple thing. After that it's make harder and then harder. That's the point.
So you think productive is very important, right?
Yes.
So what will happen if we not become a productive person?
The disadvantage, the negative impact that we can get if we doesn't become the productive person is like, first, we will not have the much experience. Because if we are lazy, if we are afraid to become the productive person, we will not have much experience on doing things that doesn't teach at the school. So that because of that, it will make us get harder to become the, if you want to be entrepreneur, you should do the new thing, you should do the creative way. It will be harder. Also, on the some unusual work, work that has a special, that needs special thing, is hard to accept people like us if we are lazy to become productive. Also, we can easy to do bad activity. Why I'm say we can easy to do negative activity? Because when we are not become productive person, of course we will feel bored. We are have much time in the home, we are have much time that we not use well. It will make us easy to get invitation from friend that has a bad intention, only to just playing online game, or maybe if we are have adult, maybe there is the person that invite us to do drunk. It will make us can be avoid from that negative activity. Also, we can be a disciplined person. Why? Because when we are productive, we are of course have a busy schedule. We make a list. We can make a list of the busy schedule so that we don't be easy to delay our tasks. We don't easy to do our tasks only when the space time is just a little more time. So we can be a discipline, we can be an on-time person, and that's what the entrepreneur want for us.
So if we become productive in the young, we can be better. Our future will be bright.
Of
right?
course.
I think that's it.
Wait. First, I need to tell how the way to become productive person. The first is we should have a strong mindset. Our mindset should not be easy to get infected by another person. When we has a strong mindset, there is person that asks us to do unusual thing, we are doesn't do it. There is person that asks us to do negative thing, we are doesn't accept it. So we should have strong mindset and always be consistent. When we are being consistent, inshallah, the person that asks us to invite us to do negative thing will start to lose time by time. Also, we should, how the way to become productive, we should be creative. Why we should be creative? Because the point of productive is we should give advantage for ourselves. When we are want to give advantage for ourselves, especially like in making the experience, we should be creative in making the new thing, yes, such as like what activity we feel is harder when we are doing the home tasks. We can like try to make the innovation as the solution of that problem. Also, if you are the person that easy to get lazy, first we should, yes, of course, making our body health, because when we are making our body health, we can do all activity optimum. When we are do all activity optimum, of course we can fulfill what is our schedule we have planned to do in a day. We can fulfill it. How is the way to become a healthy person? Of course, is eating healthy food, doing sport, and take a rest enough. The important one is we should like eating healthy food and taking the rest enough. Taking the rest enough is at least 8 hours. Why? Because when we are like doesn't sleep enough, we will feel lazy, especially on the morning and on the night. Maybe at 7 o'clock, 19 o'clock, we will easy to get tired. We will not have enough energy to do activity on the night. Also, to become productive person, we need to make a strong community. I mean, this community is not a bad circle like circle that bully each other, but community here is the community that support us to do the thing. Community that support us to be a creative person. Community that support us to be different. So when we are, there are a lot of good advantage when we are can make a good community. Like when we are get invited to do negative thing, the activity, the community inside can stop us to do that and say, hey, come on, let's be consistent in making the new innovation like that. And also when we are doesn't have any mind to any idea to do, when we are feel bored, the community can give the suggestion. Of course, the good community will make us become a good person, because the association is give an impact for ourselves in the future. Okay, I think that's all of my podcast with Dama today.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching until now. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Turn on the notification video, and see you on the next video. Goodbye and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.